I've always, said, I want to see these players like, don't just rely on just trying to win tournaments, going to tournaments, winning tournaments. That's not sustainable. We got to do other things, man. Content creation, providing lessons, stuff like that. And the crazy thing about that is, like, people, from your lesson, if they really enjoy that, they'll follow you on these other avenues. You know what I'm saying? Like with your socials, with your content creation and stuff like that. So just take full advantage of it, man. Get that name out there and make some big things happen.
I mean, one name throw out right away, Void. But we'll talk about that more afterwards. Like, great example. Well, a generic name is somebody, I believe he's actually from MDVA area, but
I thought you were saying Void had a generic name. I was like, whoa,
no. Like,
hold on,
somebody who no. We love Void. Let's go Void. But generic name is somebody we've seen around this area before. I don't believe I remember seeing him play Joker. But Joker versus Diddy Kong. Diddy Kong actually one of the best characters at kind of stunting Joker in terms of finding a lot of like hard punishes with Rebels Guard to get that straight shot to Arsene. But at high percents, Diddy can struggle to kill, and Arsene do not struggle with that at all.
No, that is just, Arsene is just, he's just there to right there, pretty much just shows up to remove those stocks. So you already know that percentage tends to increase a lot when he comes around. It's going to have to be very, very careful right now for Chrininja? Am I saying that right?
I think it's Chrininja.
Chrininja.
Yeah.
Chrininja, okay.
Like Chris Ninja.
Okay.
All right, we got it.
Right,
we learned it together. Matter of fact, how to pronounce people's names.
There it is, man. Somebody could do a lesson on that. I'm not going to cap. Guarantee you somebody will show up for that right now.
Yeah, you know what? Who's going to do it? A generic name needs to set that up. That's what I'm talking about. But all right.
Wow, okay. That banana toss is not what you want to do right there.
That just sucks because, like, you threw out the banana and you got the trip and you're able to get him away, but because of how long it took for him to get out, he gave up a free stock to it. So now the generic name can play the I'm going to wait and see and let you throw banana out first because I don't want to go deal with that out of shield. Not just rush him down.
Yeah, I mean, rushdown does seem to be the name of the game right now, looking incredibly impressive. I don't know what's kind of got. Oh, wow!
I like the attempt.
Yeah, seriously.
The attempt was there. That was I do like that attempt to try and snipe the upbeat.
Yeah, being fearless right there, trying to take out Diddy's recovery can be a little susceptible at times. So sometimes you don't want to hesitate on trying to pull the trigger and get a little cheeky.
Yeah, now you see, like, Chrininja just trying to find one big opener, like maybe dash attack or up tilt to try and push a generic name into a spot where he's got to land it comfortably. But now because he's at kill percent, he's kind of, that's what I was just about to say. He's trying to pick his position where he pulls banana out so he doesn't get whiff punish for it. But generic name is kind of covering him right now.
Yeah, he's doing an excellent job. I will say, though, Chrininja is still hanging in there, trying to make something out of this final stock. But, I mean, it is just looking pretty risky right now. Those final few little flames of Arsene looking like they're going to run out here.
Yeah.
Yep. And time running out on that stock as well. Sheesh.
You may have a 2v1, but I got one too. Like the Arsene, Arsene always coming in clutch, but you're basically fighting two characters and banana is out for Diddy Kong. You got to watch that position all the time. You have to worry about the out of shield pressure, but sometimes you give them a kill opportunity too. Getting a hold of that banana, you made one mistake on that down tilt whiff. So I'm curious what we're going to see. Like, that game could have been much different if we didn't see that SD.
I think that SD was definitely like it just kind of helped seal the deal on exactly how this one's going to go down. Just great movement out there from Agenericname. Just take the banana, take full advantage. I mean, one thing, with these projectile characters or characters with items like that, like, you got to be able to kind of match them in their skill with it as well, right? You got to be able to handle that banana just as well as Diddy Kong.
Yeah, and there was a couple times, too, where you saw that generic name was more comfortable being able to go up and box with Diddy Kong because he had the lead. But if you look at the percents even at the end there, that was 106 to like 112 or something like that. So if it got down to last stock, that's a much different game because now you're super scared of Diddy Kong with the potential banana in hand. And he was able to keep the percents even. So I think the second game here is going to look a lot better as we see one counter pick that was already banned was Small Battlefield. It looks like they might just be running it back because they're on it. So one ban went out, but I think we're going to be running it right back.
Wait, didn't generic name win? Oh, they were in the wrong spots? Oh, okay. So you made us look bad.
Damn.
Oh, they did. Okay. All right, we'll put it on the players.
All right, so we're going to put it on the players. All right, so it was actually...
I ain't put it on me. I just read what was on the screen.
Yeah, same. All I did was read the script. It was just the wrong one. So Chrininja was the one that actually had the W there.
Okay, cool. All right, so a generic name. Going to switch to a not so generic character here in Young Link.
Yeah, and switching up with the Young Link too. Like this is pretty good at not committing to much, and still getting combos, so you can catch. Like you don't want to be boxing with Joker up close. That recovery just barely missing, so you'll take that.
Absolutely, 100%, man. I mean, this is obviously you lose that first game. Joker just being such a potent and powerful character. You'll take any advantage you can get. No complaints going to come out on the part of a generic name. Chrininja though, trying to mount a little bit of a comeback here. Oh, it's off to a good start. reason to think they can't just kind of keep that pace and momentum.
All right, I need to know something. That claimed on the other side of the I need to see the intern who set these things up. Oh, drag down forwarder. Okay, so Agenericname's actually looking pretty good with these Young Link right now. The ledge traps are on point EE, and he's just keeping them out. It's like, look, I was holding a lead while fighting you up close. Now you got to navigate my maze and see if you go open me up.
100%, bro. Solid, you know, just really kind of solid. You know, you get that lead and just kind of take full advantage of that. And I think that's kind of what we're seeing Agenericname understand. I'm kind of wondering, why the hell do we even see that Diddy in that first game? This Young Link is clean.
Yeah, this is looking really good. Like, as good as the Diddy was, it kept getting blown up on a lot of those attempts to try and fight down tilts, but this Young Link, the out of shield options, the air dodge reads in, like the coverage, like you just said, it's just been so good.
Been sensational thus far. Oh, we're gonna see. Okay, I was gonna say, yeah, we're gonna see Chrininja try and go for something a little bit nutty off stage. I'm trying to snipe that recovery a little sooner than you might expect. 135, gotta be so careful right now.
Yeah, it's just playing elusive too. Yeah, and I like the attempt to down it right now too. The last hit of backer, confirming into the F tilt. Put that bomb at ledge. Yep, try to catch the tether. Do you read the jump here? No, try to go for the pressure. Just keep it up. That was really good shield discipline from Chrininja.
Not giving it up. Obviously, you see Agenericname just trying to bait something out. Go super low, but that counter, wow. That is going to set up a precarious situation, and just like that, with the assist of Arsene on deck, Chrininja able to strike back and take the lead. Let's see how far we can extend this here. Oh my goodness, love the fact that Agenericname just punishing the fact that Chrininja obviously eager to take advantage of Arsene being on deck, try and stack up that damage. No sir, one too many steps.
You said it perfectly. Like, he was able to get that stock before with the win and out DLC out, but like the fact that he wanted to keep pushing, getting that hungry look in his eyes. Well, Arsene is on deck though. That 3% don't mean that much right now. You need to stay away, don't engage, and keep this damage out the way that Agenericname is doing right now.
100%, man. Definitely doing an excellent job thus far. Really, just so far, Chrininja not really getting anything out of Arsene on this one. And this is exactly what Agenericname is looking for. Able to weather the storm. No Arsene, no problem. This should be all but Agenericname's game to really just win, name to win.
Yeah, and I think one thing that could happen as a closer for this game is that last stock we saw how Chrininja was just holding shield and Agenericname did nothing about it.
Yeah.
He might have been conditioning him to get that forward throw kill, because that kill can happen here from Young Link. He has a pretty strong forward throw. You don't need it though. Gets to confirm off the up B.
Beautiful.
And that's going to get us to an even set.
And I love the fact he kind of held that in his back pocket too. We haven't seen that attempt at any other point throughout this match, man. So that's a good way to just kind of finish this one out. Easy setup and just go right into that up B, that percent climbing, and so does that stock all the way out there to the right side.
Hold on to your mix-ups or your good kill confirms as long as you can, because if you do it too much, it's not a mix-up anymore. It's obvious. Bro. That was really smart. That was unfortunate, but also in that previous game, it happened to Agenericname too. So it just some.
It's karma.
So, yeah,
well, but like not karma because you did anything wrong. Just karma because it's like, come on, we gotta keep things all even Steven.
Yeah, you can't go back after. It's like, man, I SD game 2. Like, nah, they SD game 1 as well. It's like, oh yeah, you can see like right there, just the initial buffer, the DI down trying to get out of there. But that is that ended up working out. Yeah, oh, that's true. Yeah, took the jump out as well. So the fact that he was stuck in that spot and just the fear of that down tilt making, like thinking that you're probably gonna get hit by the nair. But you're right. Where was this Young Link game 1?
I have a feeling that game number 3, no SDs, just perfect execution on both parts. And look, though, we do have a change here. Interesting. Going from DLC's presence, or DLC present to DLC past in Cloud.
Yeah, this makes some sense because Toon Links in the past always had issues with this character, and Young Link very similar. Big range on that Cloud. One thing that Young Link has, though, is the coverage of Cloud at ledge without limit. You can snipe that jump or the wall jump pretty easy. It's all about making sure you force Cloud to ledge and winning, because otherwise Cloud's going to be beating you out with that giant hitbox in center stage.
100%. You got to win those interactions. Actually, pretty much crucial in this matchup. I think Chrininja understanding that, it's just kind of wild to me. You don't often see somebody switch off somebody like Joker to go to Cloud. I mean, I know Cloud's still a very potent, very powerful character, but not something. He must have quite honestly, a good amount of confidence in this particular matchup. Showing a pretty good understanding thus far. A very sizable lead that just got opened wide.
Better
that
punish game available too whenever a whiffed projectile like that happens. I think that might be a big part of it too. Joker didn't really get the same thing. One dash attack, I don't die. But from Cloud though, that is a much bigger punish, as we're seeing already here.
Yeah, you kind of trade off the, you kind of give up some of that recovery advantage in exchange for being able to punish more thoroughly.
Now what do you do to get by the maze? You got the bomb on his way down. You got to watch out. That actually, Kalos as a counter pick works incredibly well here for Cloud, being able to navigate around that.
All right, these hits starting to add up a little bit here. 32% already on a generic name. My man Chrininja, though, he is actually just kind of slicing through right now. And just, okay, I think he's just kind of content. All right, at this point, you know what I'm saying? This stock pretty much on borrowed time. Let me just get all the damage I can. As I see him just kind of toss out that blade beam.
He's playing very well with a lead. Like that's something that's super impressive because you run up on projectile-based characters with a lead too much, all of a sudden that lead disappears. And he's just waiting it out, just using that giant hitbox. That should be a kill, though. Yeah, absolutely.
Easy conversion, yep. 100%, man. Chrininja, though, in a very favorable position. A generic name trying to slice through. Oh, you cannot give up free hits like that, my man. Don't let it be you. Pressure coming with that back air.
And not going for the generic back air into F tilt as well. Just making sure they change it up, keep that pace going. And see the spacing he's playing around. Young Link don't have that range. You got to get by my fair. However, generic name, albeit at 130, is dead. And that
I love how he just stayed stationary right there, right? Like he just let a generic name come to him. Chrininja making all the right plays and really just stacking this up. This is starting to snowball a little bit, Ajax, out of control.
It's very similar to what we saw with that Nacho set, right? Like, oh, you swing out a disadvantage a lot. I know you got a good nair. I know you got that down air. I'm going to make sure that I punish you for it every time. I have climb hazard. I can keep doing it to you, and that's free damage for me.
He is getting a lot out of these, not only these poor approaches, but some of these defensive side steps that we're seeing.
All right, bro.
A generic name throw as well. Finally able to get a big hit. Not enough to secure that stock, though, man. That limits on deck. You already know he's just throwing that thing out, bro. Damage is the key here. Got to be careful, though. This stock could fall.
Yeah, I see. I get part of what Chrininja's trying to do there, to play the mental game, to try and get in generic names' heads. Like, I can keep just pressing up B for free. You keep that up, though, you're going to die exactly like that. And now you're on last stock, which might throw the game. So let's see if the change-ups will happen. Or wait. Oh, that could have been a stock if he caught the jump there.
And that second one, man, could have strung that together, but catch a little bit of a break. This one definitely so far was in the hand of Chrininja, looking pretty well, but this is far from over at the moment. I'm actually liking a generic's name. If he's just got to survive this, yeah, able to whip through.
Holding back just enough, getting away from that. Now he's going to cover with the boomerang in. Gets the up B. That's actually not an up here, the back here, but the nair backing out. This is dumb close right now.
Yeah, this is definitely dumbing down to the wire. Unexpected, man. Seemed like Chrininja had this thing well in hand. Oh my God, the footstool steals the game.
Don't you feel like a whole idiot right now for doing all those up Bs before? And that is, you know what? So smart, recognizing after forcing that side, that boomerang, you have to recover low there. So you're gonna probably try to look for the wall so you can get away from me trying to go for a down air or an air. But what did he do? He just went all the way down to look at this. The perfect control, you have to go for the wall or jump, goodbye.
That boomerang placement was just so crucial. And to do that in a time like that, with a window so tight, man, my hat is off to a generic name. Big time play to get that dub. That was crazy.
That was smart, and that was good game sense too, because sometimes people won't go for that.